It's windy. Hello, my dear friends. We have a very boring video today, but look at Dom's first. P-Bear. Whoa, 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 whoa. She's got the speed. Anyways, I just bought a new metal cloak track bar for the Jeep Gladiator 2022 Sport S lifted Mopar 2-inch lift. It's cold, it's gloomy today, and I'm gonna do a boring track bar install, I think. We'll see. I've never installed something like this on a truck, and it always looks easy on YouTube, stuff like this, but in reality, I think I'm gonna struggle. So we'll see if it works. Also, the reason for the track bar, if you own a Jeep long enough, you experience what is called death wobble. I do not recommend it. It is a bad time. And with this cold air, even with tire pressure adjustments, I need to install it and get it fixed. Oh, look what we got. Uh-oh. You're on camera. Ew. Oh, do you not know what a track bar is? Let's look at it. 2-inch lift. And the problem is usually, let's see. Oh my God. Where is it? It's this bar. Do you see this? Do you see this? This guy. Ah, God damn it, dog. This one with the curve. What happens, look, it's kind of rusted out in there. What happens when you lift it, I don't know, it pulls, this bar centers the Jeep, you know? It just centers the Jeep between the axle. And if it gets messed up, then you need a new one. Yeah, this is why I hate Jeeps. This is why you will probably hate your Jeep for shit like this. You buy the Mopar lift kit and it breaks down anyways. So, you know, they're always like, you gotta have it dealer installed to keep your warranty. But then they give you shitty parts, shitty Mopar stuff. So, love you, Jeep, just kidding. So step one is to see how far the alignment is on the tires, meaning how far does this tire come out from, say, a steering column versus how far this one comes out from a steering column. And of course, you can probably tell I did not park in here straight, which is gonna create a problem. But you can almost eyeball it and see this one sticks out more. Why do I have my flashlight on? Which is actually normal, like the normal problem. It usually sticks out more towards the passenger side, if I did my research correctly. Okay, driver's side wheel first. I'm just gonna make sure this is vertical. I'll try to get in the center of the wheel as possible and get in there to right on top. And I got 17 3/4, almost exactly. Am I doing this right? I'm already confused. It never works like the YouTube. Let's check a passenger side. On this side, we got like 17. It's actually closer. How's that? How's this possible? It's like 17 1/4. I thought it was this one that stuck out more. See, this is why I hate DIY. I hate DIY everything. Ugh. Okay, I don't have two people, so we're gonna try a little trick. We're gonna use the camera app, and we're gonna put the camera down there, and we're gonna wiggle the steering wheel and see if we can notice anything of interest, like moving around. Probably should have done this before buying, you know, a track bar, but we're hoping the track bar does something positive either way. Okay, so what we're looking at is the frame side of the end of the tie rod, and I don't see anything, man. Zoom in. And this is where we're at. I don't know why we sit half on the ground. I think my resolution here is to just simply change the track bar and hope the problem resolves itself. This is how most Jeep owners do it realistically, so don't pay attention to what people say on YouTube. Right? Step numero uno is to release the tension on the track bar. Whew. Hey man, there's not a lot of good angles to work in here. Is there actually a bolt on the backside? I did not think there was a bolt on the backside. There is a bolt on the backside. I don't remember watching a video where this bolt on the back is described anywhere. The first track bar nut has this, which the bolt is going into it, and this must be like locking it from flapping both ways. It's galvanized. No one told me. I don't remember seeing videos with that. This is the axle side. And we're probably gonna use the same parts, but why are you looking at me, Doug? This is just life. Life of a novice mechanical idiot. We're not making progress because the other side needs a wrench. And I got a dog in here. Do you think mechanics have small hands to get into tight places? Should have brought a pillow. We have a loose track bar. Ugh. Now we're gonna pretend to inspect this thing like we know what we're talking about. But my first observation is there's some rust in that bushing. Should be able to move that thing, but my expertise tells me I don't know. Whenever I get like to a point where I need to install the new version, it's like almost guaranteed in my life that the new piece of hardware you got never fits with the existing thing. So let's do our best here, folks. Step 1, handle the track bar. Step 2, slam it into things. Reverse dial. I'm like that Australian breakdancer. Okay. Everything is in my way. Every fucking day. It's too fat. I don't know if you can see the space here, but it doesn't like, it's too fat to like lower in. Why must you do this to me? Why would you build it? I know they're trying to beef it up. So as you can see, this little guy, it can't quite get down far enough to fit the bolt through. There's like that little space on that side. All right, I predicted this project exactly as I thought. I got the track bar on, but let me show you what I started with. So Metal Cloak claims or says that the end that goes in the axle size bracket is like thicker, and it is. It's much rounder than this stock version. And what I mean by that, the width right here where I'm holding, see this divot in matters a lot. It says the setting that you place this in is the Metal Cloak is basically all the way out here filled in with steel. So I tried, first of all, just opening it up. I don't have a die grinder, so I tried using a drill and this stainless steel stuff. That did not work, y'all. I went at that for a long time. I was trying other tools, trying to hammer it in. Eventually, I broke out my actual grinder, and I grinded the Metal Cloak down. So I'm sure there's no warranty on that, but we did get it in eventually 2 hours later. Not cool. And honestly, I don't think it's a big deal in terms of like the integrity of the whole system. It's such a beefy version of the stock thing that it's probably fine. But man, have I been working down here and then just tightening it to the right PSI. Honestly, Austin has a great Jeep shop here called Baldy's Jeep Shop, and I think we should have just paid them to do it. We got to take it in there now to get it aligned anyways. The whole system needs to be aligned, don't we? You tired of being out here? Look at this mess. I'll get back to you on whether or not this even fixed the death wobble. We won't know until there's an alignment. Alignment, you know, you may have needed an alignment anyways. The lovely pleasures of being a Jeep owner. I used to have a Tundra. I would rather have the Tundra with independent suspension. It hauls more, it tows more, and it probably lasts longer, to be honest. And it's roomier and it's quieter. I don't know. People love Jeeps, man. Jeeps are like toys to me, but there's some point in your life where you don't want a toy anymore, okay? Let's go see if it fixed death wobble after the alignment. And don't buy a Jeep. Next morning, we are driving the Jeep right now for the first time since last night and gonna figure out if this front end's gonna fall off because of my shoddy work. So far, so good. The alignment doesn't even feel that bad, like steering wheel's straight. And then also, I'm literally on my way to Baldy's Jeep shop. They do the best work in Austin, shut up Siri, on Jeeps. So gonna get an alignment, but see if they will actually adjust the track bar and center it for me anyways. Honestly, once you put it on, it's like kind of, did I center it? It's kind of hard to tell. And I don't totally understand the metal cloak design, to be honest. All right, so far the drive feels fine, but we're about to hit this spot on the road. I drive on this road. Oh shit, there's stuff on the road. This spot on the road around this corner that almost always causes death wobble in this. So we'll give it a good test here. That felt fine. It's this bump right here. Still got a little bit of a shimmy, but maybe not as bad as usual. Here we are, Baldy's Jeep shop. Hello, good morning. I never got an alignment yesterday, and fun fact, I went to the Jeep shop. I had scheduled an online appointment because it was late at night, and they didn't actually have an opening, so they had me come back the next day. So I'm on my way back to Baldy's Jeep shop, and we're gonna try to figure out the death wobble today. It is another cold day, and I'm about to go over the same bump I described yesterday, so let's see what happens. Around the little corner, of course I have a car next to me, never fails. When you get death wobble, you have a car next to you. First bump, fine. About to hit second bump at 48. I got a little shimmy, but that actually wasn't bad. I'm running 37 PSI in the front two tires and 35 in the rear. I don't know why. It's cold. Tire pressure changes. Whoa, here we are. Okay, all done at the Jeep shop. Basically just got an alignment. So the steering wheel is a little bit straighter, which is fine, 175 bucks. However, they did find that the steering gearbox has slight movement and the drag link is loose and has a kicking noise when moving side to side. And they actually said they recommend a new system. If I did all that, it'd be just $2,600. So, you know, good times owning a Jeep. I think they're fantastic toys. You know, I started this video pretty negative about Jeeps. I do think they're super fun. If you want to go off-roading, they are more capable than any other vehicle in the world, in my opinion. And they've been battle tested. However, they are just simply that. They are toys. And they break, toys break, and then you got to fix them. They cannot haul, they cannot tow worth of shit. I do not plan to keep this Jeep. I would like to get a full-size truck, if not a heavy-duty truck. It actually has a bunch of truck capabilities and not just off-roading, because realistically, we never drive these cars off-road. Oh, anyways.